Surrender to non-action. So somebody's trying to put some constraints or something like this on one. It's also something about like it's almost like somebody trying to offer somebody to get in where they fit in, and it's like, oh, none of those positions is for me. Or like somebody offering you something, but I don't know, it's like sellout energy. I don't know. Mr. Wilson? Young Wilson, Young Sheffield. Could be somebody, the will son, or somebody is not somebody's son, but they got the will to something. Okay. Um, and then we have the Sheffield in her. This made me think about the nanny. Right? Young, somebody name could be like Young Gotti or Young, you know what I'm saying, like a rap name. Okay. Both sides, the East and the West. They're still giving me Fitzgerald energy. And then we got the wheel son at the top, the son of the wheel, but somebody is not the son of the wheel. That was coming out yesterday. And then we got the Sheffield at the bottom. Because I was thinking about Thor when the daughter came back and was like, I tried to tell my dad to get rid of these people or something like this. And then her home got ruined and then she could not, whatever. And it's making me think about like all this stuff that's coming to my feed about like the United States is an organization that's owned another land or whatever. What I said about the glass city with the tower. It just made me think like some people utilize their um, supposedly working for the sun, but they just kept the sun blocked and they gained the power and the access to some knowledge and did all these things in the name of sun or the sun or God or something like this to trash our world or something in general and then give it back to us or give it back to me, you know. So I don't know. Like I said, somebody could be doing like a so-called random act of kindness, but then they'll have to wonder why. It's almost like, okay, say something was off the coast of the East and it was hidden, and these people are the real owners or something like this of the United States corporation. Well, these people just took everything from the East and put it in the West, and then now they're doing the same thing but different with that. They just wiggled their way or created a gap between the ancestors and somebody that was so big that they could pull something through. It's a lot of doppelganger energy too. These people that have blood on their hands or something. Now, somebody is not the will son. Okay, let me tell you, because I was just picking up like somebody's getting rid of the light skins or the mixed children in the family unit. They were bred so that they could be in the front line, in the Truman Show, the Matrix, or whatever. But if they brought these people in, like, you know, like how you can see on the movie, like somebody put a bag over somebody's head and said, you're the son of the dragon, you know, clan something, the red dragon diamond clan. You know what I'm saying? And this is what we do. Like the person gets cloned and taken out of society to go in the background and play. But it's almost like somebody was given that opportunity, but the dark skinned ones killed the person as a sacrifice because who they had been with. Like, say this was my person, and because he been mixing blood with me, or he been mixing with me, they took this person out. These weren't one of the light skinned or the mixed children that they use as a sacrifice, like a Lasher's child, like in Mayfair Witches. Like, oh, you know, come here, let us tell you about yourself. But they was all planning about to sacrifice him. And then Rowan was very upset because these could be people that made this person think you didn't care about them, show them things you might have said, did, or whatever. make this person think to make them mad at you, to make them do harmful things to you, and then to use that person because they was the closest to you to get to you, and then to end that person's life, and then all the power goes to them. It's like caveman behavior. Off the gridders, people that could have bred children off the grid or meddled with the wombs of women in the Truman Show to create something what they would call more powerful off of God's children in the background. Um, these sorcerers and things like this. Okay, whatever they were learning in the back, they didn't spend time going to middle school, high school. They was learning how to tear down the system or something like this. Okay, become the powerful ones. Could also show this person like, oh, the way they mixed it up. Your wife or your husband is actually your grandfather's or your family's. We've been using the power against that person, but actually that child is the one that has the privilege, but we were giving it to you. Like it's something like this. And so today it's like, okay, I was watching something that's like a man gave like credit to like three women or something like this to see what they would do with it and who's the gold digger or something like this. And it's like somebody is just keep putting somebody in the wrong category. Like it's not gonna work. Like who wouldn't take that? But whatever these people try to take from me or you trying to take from me, it your money came by or something like this. Okay. So when Helga, whatever her name is, she came back and she was trying to dominate things. That would not be me. That's another daughter of another masculine. Say there's a me that is bred off of princess energy or dynasty. There's a clone that has princess DNA. There's a clone that has Michael Jackson. There's a clone of me that has Michael Jordan. All of this stuff is in me, the original me. But these people created clones, like branched off and created these clones or something like this to like wait to water down the intellect, water down the energy or something like this. Take away the power. Nobody should have that. No woman or no person or whatever, or no man should. This is foreigners that have been able to dominate the floor when it comes to American policies or whatever. A secret group. They got their way in. They got these men snared up with messing with little girls or stealing or something. It's like, oh no, because I was thinking, who is worried about something being exposed unless you got something to hide? If you don't got nothing to hide, that's a dangerous fucking thing. But then these people could take copies of you and try to make it you do things or make it do things, robots or something, and then make something for you to hide. But for me, deep down in my soul, I don't have nothing to hide. I don't have no impure, I don't want to do anything that's outside the box or whatever. So um make me think about the Holy Spirit. I was just watching something. Matter of fact, I think it's still on right now. Oh no, it went off. About witchcraft and how the Holy Spirit had to go up against witches or something, or be engulfed in this in order to, warn people about witchcraft or something like this. But then they could try to make it seem like the Holy Spirit is witch. So you know what I'm saying? We're just doing a rundown right now, just to get warmed up for the day. But something is like all cattywampus. Okay. Um, this could be the actual people with the Helga energy. This is the so-called daughter, but it's really not the daughter. But this is somebody that wanted to come in and dominate, like somebody like the Holy Spirit, being a copycat, like karmic tarot. And somebody could be claiming because this person is like a filthy minded person or a wicked evildoer. And they're trying to cleanse their spirit by taking out the Holy Spirit, the one that would know the truth about what their family could have done, especially maybe even when it comes to my spouse, which could be his supposed family. Who knows if it was or not? All right. Um, shit, I could be more family with them than he was. Do you see what I'm saying? But it is, I don't know these people. Okay. I don't deal with these people. But these people could have had access to me over the last years of my life. Okay. So yeah, it's giving me something like that. It would be like giving them the victory over my spouse that could have passed away in these people's hands as a sacrifice, okay? To play along with whatever this is, okay? It's almost like how I was talking about when I first started this channel. Some of these people are gonna look up, and you're gonna, like, if I try to warn them as a Queen of Cups early on, they're gonna realize what I said when they're dying, and they're gonna be looking in the faces of the people that they betrayed me with, and they're gonna be thinking about me and what I said. So it's something like, these are visions that I was having like early on, because just because somebody, God give us these things at different times. I was hot off the press on here, not getting no shares, no likes, no growth, no nothing for 4, 5, 6 years straight, giving these taking time out of my beautiful time where I knew God was working with me very closely in the intimate kind of thing to give, you see what I'm saying? This information or whatever like this, not getting no, just getting hate, mounting up hate for, giving this information. So, um, you know, hmm, yeah, or being in a battle that you didn't even know you were fighting. It's kind of like what this feels like. But, you know, if this person made one slight mistake, and then, some of these people could have been taken and they didn't want to go against you, and that's why they did today. And then you sit here and just give up, or not fight the fight, or not, some things had to happen. Some people had to be sacrifices for some reason. And I was hearing like some people are like, they were trying to excel human population. Like, remember, uh, how I said, taking people in and out of the spotlight in certain ways. Um, because I keep on seeing, within the past 6 years or something, all the information and intel that was coming in through the, especially online and stuff, images of people that are like burned in my head or whatever. And I was seeing this one guy. He kind of reminded me of like, one of the Pitts uncles, but he also reminded me of like an older Michael Jordan. So when I was looking at this man, but he was surrounded by a bunch of people from the Nation of Islam, it seems that was the group that the person was surrounded by. Um, but I was just thinking like, it was an older man, and he was like really tall and looked like he could have been an athlete when in his prime. But he was like in the chair, and I just picked up the energy from the image because I read images too, and it just, mm, a powerful person. But like, did they want to be there? I don't know. It just didn't. I don't know. Something didn't feel right. You could pick up different energies of the people in the images, like a really good man that people are listening to, learning from, acting like they're bowing down to that person, but the person is weak. He was in a wheelchair, really tall guy, don't look like he could walk. And I was just thinking like, you know, just make was giving me like something like a compromising situation, or like a kidnapping, or like, I don't know, or like how you would be if you tried to go get one of your children. They found that you found out that they was in a cult, and you're like, come on, you gotta come home. This is not. I seen what these people do. You need to come. And they're like, Mom, just get out. I know what I'm doing. These are my new family now. And you looking at this person like, I'm feeling these people's energy or something. You need to come with me. And the child don't want to, you know. Or don't want to realize, or it's like, I've seen what these people are capable of. I'm just going to stay here and sacrifice myself, you know, just, you know, excel. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? How you could look into somebody like that, like the location, you'll never be able to find me, or you're not going to, so don't even try. Right. Or I keep hearing somebody saying, don't take nothing from them. It's, whatever this is, if somebody's trying to give you a gift, I don't know. I don't know. 'Cause I feel like what happened is they have a powerful woman but you're not a good woman or something like this. If men give you an opportunity to do something, you'll do shit to women, to like the fertility of women, something like that. That your money, you don't understand. So this person could have got their power taken. So they try to go harder at this queen energy, because these positions could be more powerful than the queen. So I don't know if somebody trying to give you a crown, but remember this came out in the upright yesterday. But there's a doppelganger energy. It's like, these things money came by, I guess, like to disconnect these. I seen three women like trying to be in a core element, the heart element, and something else. But you're copying off of me. Like I'm not even trying. I'm not even. It's not like I'm like, hey, let me prep this and get this ready. These people are using my intel or my core and my heart and my mind or something to create their. mm, Now, I don't say something about this. The person could be thinking, oh, I trust these women, or oh, this is the woman that is the most modest or the humble, but these is the motherfucker about to take your head off. You see what I'm saying? I can't compromise the way God speak through me for these people. For no money, for no nothing. Like I'm already don't got nothing. So what but that? So somebody could be mad. This could be somebody like trying to force me. Yeah, bitch, I made it here, and that's where you at, or something like this. And I'm like, okay, well, this bitch that you trying to put in my face and try to say this is a good heart, that's the one. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, that's kind of like looking to God, not man, for a savior or what is, instead of what somebody wanted to be, to stand your ground. Okay. Now these could be people that also don't normally get people to step up to them or stand their ground or deny or be like, oh no, I really don't. What I came here for is for something like that. That money or something came by. This could be something that could be kind of tricky because if these people are already in this position, this is their power move. But I can't accept nothing less. This is about something else because I feel like like how these little familial awards and this little shit about finding out who people is before they do and then stripping them and harming them and making them bow down to you or something. It's something. It'd be something if it was deserving, like even if my family or your family was into this, but I didn't. I wasn't in none of it either way of it. I'm just am it something. I am and am, and so I don't. mm That's what I'm saying. The esoteric knowledge or whatever back end knowledge don't have that. So um I'm pretty sure it's inside of me, but like I'm not even doing the things in my life. I don't think these people could be restricting me from doing the things in my life that will open up these chambers of the heart, the chambers of the soul, the chambers or whatever like this in a sense. It's almost like whatever this is, just gonna get something that get burnt up here anyway. Almost like these people are in the lake of fire. They're trying to act like the boss or something like I don't know, but these people are in the lake of fire or something here. And then it's like surrendering to non-action. Focus on your own, okay? And then others come to you. Like these are women that come for me or come for you or come for the innocent or something like this. And then they it's like they don't want their children, they want your children. Something very strange here. Somebody also might be able to do something with fire here. Inspira. Okay, so these are people also, it's like, oh, you didn't want the almighty to know what they were doing, but you knew there was an almighty and then something, but you want this person. So somebody's either got to shut you up because as you're teaching yourself or learning and sharing and going with people and growing with people, this is the only thing you might know how to do. People like, shut up, go in silence, do it this way. But because the enemy could have a direct line, a streaming something. And it's like, why would I join a competition or something with some other women? And there, I could feel them all pulling on my energy right now. It wouldn't make any sense. If you unplug all my energy from them, there won't be nothing. So, and I'm not trying to be mean or anything. I'm just trying to say, like, mm-mm. Yeah, they'll have that knowledge of whatever because you have to think about it. This ain't what God's plan is. This ain't what that plan. This is what these people that want to be God plan is. So this is what the demons are doing. I want to study what the demons. Okay, to know what you're doing to maybe be able to stop it, but to be involved, like I don't know, something weird is going on. Because I feel like these are people that like get people down and out, and then offer them things to get you in their snare. Hold on. Okay. So say there was a glass city that was supposed to be given to me 40 years ago, but the community, the in-laws, the family member, people, they had, they never gave it to me. They learned all about it and they went there so they could defeat me in the end. So the Helga, whatever her name is from Thor, the person that's coming in with the all power, that person would have been able to. Okay, so what I'm picking up on is like Thor energy. Somebody was doing something to me that I'm like, how you able to do that or whatever? Remember, she was whooping his ass, okay? But at the same time, it's like I'm the real daughter, but there's somebody representing that Helga energy that was coming against Thor, but Thor is connected to me, or I can feel Thor's energy. So, you, but I'm the real daughter that should have been coming saying, I told my father, but I never, maybe in the spirit, I could have told her father that we needed to, do it like this or whatever. And then she came in about it, and then she ended up dying. But it's the people that went over there and took that esoteric knowledge and didn't let me in. That is one of their daughters. She could even look like me. They could even spliced her off my DNA. You're the one that dies. I'm not the one that dies. It's like I'm a system or something like this. Like when I go down, the whole shit is coming out. So these people could put on paper this person died or try to say, oh look, you unplugged from the system. It's the demon system. I never agreed to be plugged into it. So like I don't know what to tell y'all because it's very much simplicity over here on this side. And not bull crapping. I don't I'm just I am that, but it's just very simple. Um Not saying it's supposed to be like this, okay? But that's all I know. Okay? Yeah. That's all I know. So, it's like they kill me here. Like it's like a main character that could resonate with all of the people. Like 90210, I could resonate with all the people, like to the core. Okay, even though I know I see myself who they would portray me as in there. But do you see what I'm saying? Because none of these people are supposed to exist in that element. It's like, okay, you know, um, it's not like I'm always the number one and da 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 da. No, it's not that either. Because I was never. So whatever I am ain't even started yet. Is all what I'm trying to say. Okay. Um. You know. Hmm. And also like people that were dear to me in secret. I had to be dear to them or enemies of them because I don't know them. I know them not. So whatever they're intertwined, it's, whatever this is, okay. And it's like the first things first. Unplug them bitches from my shit. How about that? We got the sun, but God, and some type of love. So somebody could be going out of their way to try to say, I don't know what's wrong. I like her. She says bad stuff about me. No, bitch, I see you. And I don't see nothing that I need to be running from or whatever. Even though I know these girls could have spaceships, they could put out hits. Karmic Tarot, 9419, these people. I know what y'all do. All right. To the people that love me or love God or something like this. Yeah. And this is not good in the eyes of something. It could also be somebody that want, okay, let's look at it another way. This is somebody that, oh, this is my DNA. I like me better. And they're trying to put up this particular son that's not a son. And they're saying, I don't like you no more. I was only holding you up until, see, bitch, you ain't never, something like this. Like, yeah, that's my, this could be this cannon energy. Okay, this giving me like a cannon shooting flares or shooting out this, these blanks. Again, these people could have loved you and me behind the scenes. These could be a man standing behind the scenes. Like I told you, when I go on my trips, this person could have been sending these people, these kids and stuff like that towards me to retrieve things, to do things, to whatever this is or something like that. Okay. These people, if they were pushing something through, it's like you were creating test tube babies and you're trying to say that these are our sons or something. And I'm not getting that. So they could be saying, like, okay, let's get Jordan in the 80s or whatever at his prime. What we're not knowing is that these greats, they age different. These people can age rapidly. So somebody's like, oh, a grandfather left you something, but it's really just the first. It's really just the first version when we were introduced, or before Michael Jordan became famous. It's really just that person. He's really still this person, but the way that they try to hurry up and age families and hurry up and bring generations in is not normal. It's not like, your grandma they're forcing something. It's not like your grandma lived for 80 years. It's like really she lived for 40 years. They aged her 40 years fast. She looked 80 at 40, and then they're trying to, like, I don't know what this is, okay? Mad science or something like this. This could also be whoever promotes whatever is sitting on their penis at the time. There's nothing special about these people. It's just who is sitting on their penis at the time, or who just serves this person, no matter how filthy, how unethical the person is, or you're picking up vibes like, oh no, you're not a good person. Whoever is okay with taking them like that, and you or I may not be that person. And somebody could be like, bitch, but I seen you being a whore, or you seen me being a fountain, motherfucker. Yeah. You seen me give life to your motherfucking ass when you was sitting in death. It's like tread lightly. There's no question about it. Tread motherfucking lightly. That's how I could stand here and talk how I talk. It's not harsh. It's like you came at me though. You asked, and I'm telling you. And so that's the kind of energy. You can't buy that. Because this is be somebody will be like, you didn't care about me. No, I gave a whole fuck about my family. But then I had to go to a little piece of cold piece of that heart and realize what had been done, how much the family had to be into it for money or something like this, elevation, status, or something like this. Because I know I was genuine. You understand? So if this is the motherfucker that I love more than I loved anybody else or something, once I start being in my family, it was all about what we was doing right there. We still went to family functions, all this shit, but what's going on in this motherfucking house? And if that bothered my family that much or something like this, oh motherfucking well, now I see why I did it that way. But then again, it's easier for people to come in and eat away at whatever it is around the sun or around the god or around the queen or something like this to get to the person. And now you here, now what? Pull on that person's heartstring because they genuine, put people in front of them, and then let these people let you make you watch these, even the famous ones that maybe you might feel some type of a dear connection with, putting them on display and mocking them or something and saying what you gonna do about it or something like this. And it's almost like nothing, because this is like a cleansing or something here, or everybody dies. I mean, I don't know. Giving up your dead is something like that. All right. Mm-hmm. Giving up your dead is something like that. Like these copycat bitches. And again, this could be this energy here of this spect energy or this judge that's losing this power. That's not this motherfucking son. Mm-hmm. This is their world that they've been playing. You've been playing in that world. This is y'all that's about to lose the power. And somebody say you can't be friend, bitch, because you about to be dead. It's just, you see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah, surrender unrelations. Somebody is not the child. If they is doing something, this is the child here. They could have groomed the child from a young age to go against the mother. But all these people is in a lake of fire. The eternal energy, this karmic tarot energy, which is not the sun. You're not special to God. You're not special to the people that you went over there and held captive for all that time so y'all can siphon the energy from them and come back here and act like you running something. You're running your head right into something. Like I said, these could be also considered women. Bitch, you a harlot, even if this is a male. This also could be people that have African traits or African energy, or these are cherubim here. These cherubim or these small people are not these small, strong people. These could be people like, these could be people like, mm, these could be people like, Umar Johnson, Bobby Hemmett, and them. This also, like I said, these small giants, like these small, strong people, like the girls that was at the Kanika Jenkins, these bitches in Rosemont that be getting away with whatever this is. All right. You know what I'm saying? They got to have them pre-written cards. That's all their confessions written down about what you was doing in the background when you was back there. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, because like if this is my enemy and they're trying to show me like, okay, look what I've done or something like this to whatever, bow down to me, it's never gonna happen. So, did the energy have no choice but to go to the bitch that you think is trying to be like me? It's like me admitting that my in-laws is God's or God and you was stealing from me. You not any fucking more. Then I'll be the one to kill God on earth then. You understand? Cause a little bitch wanna be God, and you not. Karmic Tarot. You a scammer. One of Don's. You one of Don's kids or Chief, what's his name? Justice, in the Supreme Court. And these people is not going to have these positions in the Supreme Court because what you was doing here is also trafficking with Miss Johnson. Um, the other Johnson girl, the two brown people that we have. It's a shame. It's a shame the way you mess around with my heart. This is also sexual harassment because karmic tarot want to sleep with me. you you feel the same. You probably a boy and you feel the same way as all the boys in the family felt about this energy here, trying to keep it in the family. And now because of your big ass fucking head, the whole family is going down because you listen to the fucking woman. And this woman is not special to God. This could even be Charlene here. That's really your mother. Okay, so this could be the sister or the dark skinned sister that didn't fit in the Truman Show because all the other kids was light skinned, or all the kids could be dark skinned in the back. All the kids could be dark skinned in the background. Y'all just couldn't show up in the Truman Show to try to make me feel like, to try to make my world perfect or what you thought would be inspiring to me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we got somebody in a spy. So this could be karmic tarot in my daughter's, like one of my daughter's energy right now, or one of the people that live with me right now, watching me through like my youngest daughter or something. Okay. Yeah, that's what this could be. Who would be supposedly my son. All right. But this is really this could really be Finding Fate's daughter. It's a whole bunch of people. It's a whole bunch of women that I see could be the real mother of this child that they calling my child, that the youngest one that I still have to finish raising. Okay. It's a really a doozy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody could have really thick eyebrows here. But these are just missiles. These are just infantry or what you call it? Not auxiliary. These are just like bullets, or these are like missiles. Somebody's gonna shoot one out and then shoot another one out and shoot another one out. These like suicide bombers. Okay, they know what they're doing. So it's not like, oh Father, they know not what they do. These are like suicide bombers. All right. Because again, this energy is, I'm not bowing down to any of you motherfuckers. This would be like my husband now behind the scenes trying to bully me, but I didn't know that he hated me all my life or something like this. And it's like, oh, bow down to me or something like this. And like, nah, that shit still belong to me. Something like that. God said. You know what I'm saying? This could be people like, oh, you can't even use this machinery because you're not in this. No, you're not in this category. Go in there and gut that shit. You're not in this. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody, this world card energy in reverse, and this mother, this could be Charlene and the daughter, always watching from the background, jealous of how the mother doted on me, whether it was real or fake or whatever. This one look a lot like Charlene. It do. But again, the mother had to have some kind of in something because, anyways, we think about it, and incest is illegal, or it should be. It's immorally wrong, or it's dirty, or it's filthy. Really? Okay, because of creation, yeah, people could have had to make with, but we're not at creation anymore. We're past that. Okay. You see what I'm saying? And the only reason why these people is mixing up this DNA and getting the heels have eyes people, okay, is because it's something about the mind of these people that they use to, it's like using the mind of retarded children or whatever it is. It's something that they get out of this. I don't know, but it's very imbalanced, it's very impure, it's very nasty, it's very something like this. Okay, so this could be that because I'm able to see them now like a grim person. Okay. mm, you know, and all these people is going to be beheaded because, but God here, you're trying to say you the son, but this is God. And I just not seeing this as the son of God energy here. So this could also be the mother pretending to be the mother and the sister of my spouse, pretending to be the queens of England when that was me the whole time. And now this person's like, oh, I'm glad I found somebody to replace the and they're trying to act like this is karmic tarot because these people are down for like this black rising, kill all white people and mixed people. And it's just like the mixed people or the Arabic people or something like these like at the core element without the brainwashing, it's like these are my children or I was supposed to be supervising over these people or something. Mm, it's something like this. You know what I'm saying? So this person could now be sleeping with this son or the whore of Babylon or something, and they wanted like the world, the apple his eye, after giving this power or giving him, this is like somebody, this is like the little ugly girl that was in the background, doing all the dirt and everything like this, and the person like, I've been with a good woman or something like this. Yeah, the person was a nice guy at first, or they still are, but yeah, hello from the other side is in reverse. Mm-mm. And it's like the person showed this person the key to something, so they always appreciate that. But I don't know. Whoever this is can't speak on matters either. You can't speak on certain things because you in that group or something. You're not the real son. This could be also this person wanting to hurt me or something like that. But I told you, the bitch got it. I don't give a fuck if she's skinny now. She got to look better than me first. You know what I'm saying? You can't even be an epitome of me because if I got the chance to redo with the finances and the lifestyle that I was supposed to live, if I got a chance to redo my growing up children or something like this, rearing children, bitch, you look like how I looked. This nigga ain't planning on doing nothing with you either. You look like you living like how I lived 20 something years ago, raising my children. You know what I'm saying? You should, I cannot. This could also be girls going against God. Like, bitch, you was created off of my energy before you went in that test tube. You came out of my womb, or they use my DNA. The fuck is you talking about? That ain't even that's your mama, but it ain't. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying this could be like a mixture of me and the mother or something. They did something weird splicing here. Hmm. Yeah. So whoever this is that's claiming to be the son, you can't say what I'm saying. But God, all right, surrender to your full power. Not today. This could also be Satan fighting against Satan. This could be this sister, this hidden sister, this dark skinned hidden sister in the mother. All right, and then let's just say this is the son. We will see how it goes. All right. Yeah, because the victory goes to the person that was in the marriage with this person, if anything, or in this contract that was fulfilled a long time ago. That's who the victory goes to. Okay, something like this. The person could also be trying to tell me that this is they ran up on this person long time ago since our wedding day, or because it's making we went to the honeymoon in Fort Lauderdale. So again, Florida. I don't know. I'd have been to Florida more times than I'd have been to any damn state. Okay, but um, somebody could have went back and found the files. All right, that God was using this person or something, even if they didn't believe in God for something here. you know this could be this Lulu energy as well, maybe because the person might look a lot different now, but the victory goes to the person that they was like in family wedding pictures and shit like this, like in maybe in this realm, because like in the Midwest, okay, because like I said, if they clone these families and sent them to California, all these places, the person could have had different people there, but the beginning is here in the garden, in the midst of the garden, something like this. All right, and the younger me or something that they spliced off the younger me could have came in to try to chop this down, this marvelous energy or something like this, because these girls know what it's like to be out there in the game, robbing, snatching up people, doing I don't know nothing about this. I just been still stuck in the same thing or something. You know what I'm saying? The son just been doing the same thing. It's nothing new, but it's just been doing the same thing all this time. Now it'd be wonderful if they trying to make it like this person didn't like me or hated me, was going against me or whatever this is, but like something was not true between you guys. Because these could have been all clones of me. Why would you do that? And even if this is like that movie that the mother cloned the wife all these times because the person was scared of God and they wanted so if it's like it's still you or something like this, but out of all, if say there's 20 me's or 25, you know, this also a man finding out like, oh, you can't be what they saying or something like this because bitch, I just offered you this and you just smacked it out my hand. Like who is the real one? But it's just like after this treatment, I can't be your one. You know what I'm saying? After you try to put me in the category with some other bitches or something, I can't. You know what I'm saying? I can't. Seven of Wands. That's why I'm saying this is like Mister at the end with fucking the color purple. Come on, man. Maybe we could just be friends or whatever. Um, but you see, they could be, these people could have been stretched themselves out and could have been in England with another family, the same family, the same in-laws that I have, or the same mama and daddy. It's some kind of thing like this. And they were over there too with something that looked like me doing something. But again, what is the use? Why keep the man whole knowing everything and the woman that's actually the empire separated? Why did she have to be separated and cloned several times or something? Like, mm, I don't know. There's this bit of like, hmm. But then you had to worry about like, okay, one person got that much power. I can't look at it like this. I can't like somebody like, oh, chill. Why you gotta say it like that? Because this seems something like, the joke's gonna be on me or something at the end of the day, and I'm not okay with that. Okay. I'm not okay with people having me decapitated to the point where I'm some traveling doll or traveling head or something. I'm not okay with that. You know, pick up and put down Animal Crossing person. I'm not okay with that. That just means that this will be Noah, probably. Why they're trying to push that, I don't know. Because and this could be also, like I said, yeah, the one eye. So you're using the marvelous energy, and you're using like it's like these snakes or something leading up to this person's mind. Whatever you doing here, okay, karmic tarot, sit the fuck down, sever the head already. It's like you can play nice if you want to. That's why I say a lot of these men, they do this. They see these people that's playing nice. Some of them know exactly what it is. You see the ones that's playing nice. You can't really read these women, okay? You can't really read them. Mm-hmm. And again, I have to pay attention to my business, but all these bitches in my business. How about that? Why are you trying to offer somebody some type of finances or something like this? And really what you could be doing is getting these bitches out the energy, unplugging them from all these things that got them acting like and seeming like they could be like God or they could think like God. You know what I'm saying? Because these ain't my sons. If this was the crown, these are not my sons. These are illegitimate children that I don't want nothing to do with. That's gonna be in the lake of fire. Somebody's just trying to smite God or something, and we know how that's gonna end up. I mean, there's still. I'm hearing that there's still some type of energies here that can confiscate these things. Okay, remove these people because of treason. They're not the Most High. Yeah, the Knight of Cups energy. This could be this younger masculine here, because this person, you made the marvelous energy. So that's why I say a whole bunch of these selves is going against the self, because you charged. We're gonna use the word charged. If you look it up in etymology, you'll see why. You charge this person to do something, maybe on the wedding night. This is a crime that you could have did a long time ago. Because although these girls look younger than me, these are these old women that I was talking about. They have young bodies, but they got old women in it, like Kourtney Kardashian. That's why she can't be remain the court. Like, these are old pharaohs. Phoenix Marvelous, there's an old pharaoh in there. Some of these are the men that were around me, and they were trying to get my attention at some point in time, and now they're in these young women. Karmic Tarot, Derek, you might be the father might be in there, but these are earthly kings. These are not the king of kings energies here. You're trying to like get another chance or something, or this the Nick Cannon energy. Mm-hmm. Just trying to figure out who this is. There could be a night that fell recently, because they just did a ritual where it's like they primed the child, like by penetrating the child. Somebody like penetrated a child, like groomed a child, then they ripped through this child. They removed the phallic of the father, and then they could have raped the mother or something like this, or make it seem as though in order to gain some type of power. It's like some kind of sacrificial ritual. When they said, he said, go get my staff and go and turn the river to blood. So, a staff is like a work environment. Like, I own a shoe company. Okay. And by day, but at night, these people know how to go around and do spare work on people and take their shoes. That'd be something like this, or take their standing, take their freedom by planting drugs on them or something like this, or crimes on them. You know, it's something like this. It's a ring, a crime ring, or some kind of ring. And this is the same pit that these people thought that I was going to fall in, that they're going to fall in. Because I'm seeing that whoever this jealous person is not my end or your end here. It's this person's. Or a Gemini could have been sacrificed, a blue energy. This could be a blue bull. I mean, a blue, like Capricorn, something like this. That's in reverse. This could be somebody that was on the same accord with me, the big man in the company. But the accord he owned is the smallest woman. What they would look at as the weakest link is connected to the most powerful person, because the weakest linked is the God. It's not the most powerful person that created this whole empire. And say, how could you tell me that you compare to like this could also be something with the Philistines. Okay. The Capricorn. That's why I'm about to say Capricorn energy. Okay. And a lot of these, I got a little thing in my post that I shared earlier. She's like, my ass too fat, something, something. He ain't never coming home. But these people are kidnapped. Y'all don't know, when I look at tarot readers, I see visions. They try to restrict this from me. But when tarot readers are speaking, I see visions of what they've done. I can hear what they're saying, but I also see visions of what they've done. In karmic tarot, you had something that looked like my husband or somebody that was connected to me. It could be me, one of my clones. Next to you, you had this person tied up in that, and these are people that have children walking around the house that seen this. You tying these people up, and you doing this shit, enslaving these people right in front of your children. You fucking animals, man. These people belong in a cave somewhere. So we haven't even tapped into what you sitting there. You was dick riding and holding on to the whole corporation, or just because you was able to be caveman and go over there and snatch something. No, or these esoteric people. This is out of your reach. It's out of your league. What we were supposed to be creating on changing from civil rights members having this type of power to esoteric. It's another it's another thing here that we were supposed to be working on for the past 20 years, 25 years plus or something. You haven't done anything. You haven't gotten anywhere. And this is why we can feel it's getting harder to breathe. Why we can feel the sky falling or collapsing, or the sky is down. I don't know. Maybe I'm just the only one can see it like this. But there was something else supposed to be going on. Like these people reached a cap, and they was just bored and just fucking with people instead of creating something, some kind of growth here. Because you were not made to go there. They could have been very knowledgeable, and now you don't have the knowledge no more. And now you have to feast on these children, especially American children, to try to get that energy back, and you're never getting it back. So, you just want to destroy stuff. That's why I said angry man syndrome. Angry man. This is like a whole bunch of Lucifers falling from the sky at the same time. People with low IQ or something, they just get angry and reckless faster than other, or people that come from a certain environment. You know, those guys that can't take no for an answer when you walking in the gas station looking cute. And then it go from, oh, hey, pretty lady, something like this. Now, I know you did this about 20 times this week while you sitting out here. Hey, pretty lady, oh, man, you look so beautiful. Oh, no, I ain't interested. No, don't touch me. Oh, bitch, you ain't all that. You all week you done sat out here. You humiliated 10 women that was doing what they supposed to do, not showing their teeth to every guy they meet, minding their business. Do you understand what I'm saying? These people they don't like to be challenged or something like this. If the person, this is something that knock a motherfucker back though. It's almost like a woman down her knees. She's supposed to be on her knees about to be beheaded, and she's saying some shit like this. Surrounded by men that want to take this head for no, because they don't want to see no woman in power. All this everything we against, and the woman is still letting their ass know because God is. You see what I'm saying? That's what this is. But see, a lot of these other women, they doing it slick, or they're actually making moves. I'm just speaking. You see what I'm saying? These are women that then castrated niggas in real life and chain them up and train them like dogs and stuff like this. I'm just speaking. I haven't touched anybody. But they've also maybe been abused or something as well. Their coming up was not easy. They were thrown to the street, to the wolves, to fuck their way all the way out of some type of something. One of my clones could have been treated this way as well. It's just not my reality from where I'm sitting. So the same dudes, if these clones are connected to me, the same dudes these bitches had to, I just had to be separated to have to experience these things on different levels or something like this. I'm hearing nothing compares. So it's almost like the most, somebody's getting sunned. That this is what they planned for you or me or the queen. I don't even know why I feel like somebody dick is hard though at the same time. For real. And it ain't for the one that sitting on it. Because this is what these people, you know what I'm saying? Queen of Cups, you know me so well. These women know this man how to, what he want for breakfast, something like that. Somebody knows somebody. A Queen of Cups could be split energy too. They know the persona of this man. Somebody know this man. It's they man. Like the 10 cups don't compare. Or they saying that. Somebody is tweaking this now. The 10 cups in reverse, like I'm getting rid of these other people or something. They're not. They're trying to push you or me to the limit to see how to tweak these 10 cups that they want to replace you with even more. And it's like destroyed. Yeah, this could be a young version of a masculine here. All right. It's something like that. It's like let's go for the gusto. Like if this ain't written in the stars or written in your shit, I don't think tarot readers should be judges. The Holy Spirit doing using cards is not the same as a tarot reader. Jesus using the cards or images and talking in parables is not the same as another motherfucker that's doing that. Or an esoteric knowledge person is not the same. Like somebody trying to chop somebody up to be the same, and somebody is not the same. You ain't even all that. You ain't even started on your journey. You don't even got all the answers. But come on, man. You seeming a little basic. It's still dealing with that shit. I feel like somebody's afraid of I think I used to be like this a little bit when I was younger. Afraid of like when I wanted to do sports and stuff like this, and I'll ask my dad and he'd be like, "No, I don't think you want to do that," or, "Oh, I don't got the money." I knew he had the money. I'm just like, "Why are you trying to stop? Why are you trying to hate on me?" But, a little bit of me would be relieved, like, that'd be something new I had to try, something like this. Da 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 da. I'm better with my mind, or I'm better with my energy or my core or something like this, like radiating energy. And it's just like I was a, I was afraid of success. Okay, push it to the limits. I was afraid of. I think if I think about it, was I so okay and gave up so easily? Because I could have pushed my dad to give me the money to be in cheerleader, maybe a little bit more. I don't know why I would have had to, but um, was I afraid of myself actually on top of one of them pyramids, or like actually being a cheerleader, like actually living that kind of life that you see in the movies, like the cheerleaders or something? I wasn't fat in school. I don't think I was big at that time. I was still small, you know? But I also picked up, it's almost like a person being like the Lord God or a powerful Lord. It's like, um, but he got these other little, candy girls that he got, apple of his eye things. These could be women that, get brought back into the Westworld or the Truman Show, whatever, something like this. Okay. And they're like, no, well, you said you wasn't going to let your daughter excel because, we already know that she's the supreme or something. You know, somebody is just a hater. Okay. Justice is here. Yeah. That's why I said somebody pushed something forward with this dead man or this weak man or something. Carmen Terrell, you going to jail for kidnapping that man. Could you imagine how hurtful that is? You thought, oh, I got family I didn't know about or something like this. And, you know, I always thought I had a small family. I always used to be jealous of people with a big family. And now behind the scenes, they showing me got all these cousins and everything like this. And you excited and you getting, even especially with your black side, if you was mixed, you just getting excited. You getting warmed up. You might feel bad because you can't tell your wife or something like this, that this is what you're doing, because they told you keep it secret. And then these people, they embrace you like, oh, and treat you like a king at first. And then they went against the person. Damn. And how I would be pissed off and want to kill every single one of these motherfuckers even if my person did go behind my back, even if he slept with one, like, you don't have no right. What the fuck is wrong with you? Somebody, you get what I'm saying? Okay. Mm-hmm. And then it's like now this company owns the masculine and brought him back to life as a smart zombie, and you're using my stuff. That's my stuff, dude. That's my vehicle. By the time you pay back for all you destroyed in my empire, you're not gonna have nothing anyway. But the person could be torn like, oh, but they killed me and brought me back to life, and now I'm powerful. And it's like, Why is y'all over here fucking with me? Because you keep on playing with me, I'm about to rip all that shit up out the wall. Like, because I was not even knowing. I don't even know. I get the when you pierce me, I get the information, and then I say whatever it is. Like when I realize the piercing. Yeah, but you're not married to this person. The person was not in the 5D communicating or something with you. We have something about Anthony or this Hierophant in reverse. This could be Anthony and Elisa baby daddy. Yeah, somebody's this could be a stripper. Somebody all them people that you stripped of their technology, all the people you stripped of their software like this Derek person, okay? Um this could be somebody that's stripped down from, you probably don't want this man back because he a knight now. He got all these fish on his shirt. Okay, somebody like pussy. Okay, or men that, because fish could be men that know how to give other men very good pleasure because they know what it feels like to be getting that pleasure. Do you get what I'm saying? It's something like this. Okay, so this could also be a lady, a red lady, or somebody might have that package. I don't know. Um, and she is giving this person, because this is somebody that don't mind being the only woman out of a only woman that like men that give head. I don't know. Okay, I don't know who this is. Okay, but somebody was not married to somebody, and you was not building with this person in the 5D, so you don't get to have access to something. All right, and somebody's trying to block this wolf from getting in. Like there's a wolf, a beast. This could be the beauty and the beast. The beast could be trying to get into a certain woman or something, and they're blocking that. But I feel like this beast is going to bring a tower here. Mm. Hmm. This could also be somebody trying to keep their couple of cups. They used to sell these off to other people, and now somebody trying to figure out these cups that they want to get pregnant. Like somebody could be trying to test some people. You about to get a tower. Putting God's daughter in there. See how these girls is looking? He's showing them something. He could be showing them how to feel something, or like I said, this was somebody that was sitting there stingy, like or something. They was holding these cups only to themselves, or they was being stingy. I don't know. Like this is somebody. Okay, no. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is somebody also that maybe was not being high on their own supply. Like this is like a man sitting there, like, yeah, I got all. Look at my hoes up here. I got 9 hoes, 9 lives. You know what I'm saying? Look at it. Because he usually sitting down. It's like, yeah, which one you want to point it out? Which one? Number one, two, three, whatever, like this. Oh, I'm gonna take number 3 for the night or something. All right, all right, all right. But there could be something changing, or somebody seeing the difference in these men after they deal with these cups. And somebody's like, no, you ain't supposed to. This could be even a drug dealer. You ain't supposed to. Everybody be, man, they taking these pills or something. This shit is getting them all. They drinking this wine or they doing this whatever. Like these niggas is going ham or whatever. Well, hold on. And so now somebody is whatever. Okay. This could also be somebody like that found they magic 9 or whatever. Now this person is filling up these cups. Like maybe somebody didn't know what they had or something. I don't know. Hmm. I'm hearing like on Spartan 300, and he's like, yeah, your women something. He's like, you must don't know our women. So these could be these bitches, but really my bloodline is Sparta. You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying, say something like that. But there's 30 years or 300 years or 3,000 years or 30 days, or no, I'll say 3 years, 30 years, 300 years, 3,000 years, something like this. There's something in between. There's a gap. It's almost like whatever we're looking at with history, and then whatever this is right now, that like the model of it, the model of the city that's on the table, that's 30 years. In general, all what we talking about, it's supposed to be 3,000 years, but it's really just 30 years. Or these could be like servants of this Mohammedan energy or something. But I feel like this person, you're a fighter. You're the star. You're the one. But this person could have been spilling their semen in these cups, lifted up on these waterfall or whatever like this, or Watergate or something like this. Um, because you combative. Like this also, like I said, I don't know, man. Because if this is a Mohammedan energy, like this will be humiliation in front of, it's just like get rid of Islam, nigga, and serve me, motherfucker. I'm your God. It's so I don't know. Somebody could be like, this bitch is crazy. Like I don't know what this is. Okay, so but this person looked like a fighter here. Washington energy. This could be Washington to Moloch or waste management, like some type of sacrificial something. Cause it's like you want to fight. Oh, you want to fight me? I'm supposed to be pouring out this temperance almost. She's kind of standing like the temperance. And I'm got to do this, and I got to do nigga. I got to fight you. Like all my life, I had to fight. You know what I'm saying? And nigga, you was filling them cups up. You was filling them cups up. You was all the women that you work for or whatever like this. You was doing something. Okay, and there could be a tower coming here. Mm. Because I told you the big payback. Um, yeah, those who killed somebody's children might have dead children. Mm-hmm. Okay. Like I said, I don't even know if you can trust to have these children at your feet as servants. Like it's something is somebody has done something. You cannot maybe trust these children when they say, "Oh, and then everybody's supposed to come here and worship, and sit at my feet." You that may not be the best thing. Okay. And I feel like also with this energy, somebody's realizing conversation wise, like I'm not gonna. Somebody is not like the rest of them or something. Like they're trying to push something out. I'm not gonna. That's why I don't even want to do no videos or something like this. Because somebody wants somebody's brain. Something has run its course. Yeah, dark magic. They don't want to deal with that shit no more. Ten of Cups energy is giving me like, I'm leaving all this shit behind. Even these 10 cups. Something is fortunate here. Somebody could even see what these people is crafting up against a Two of Swords, but God energy. Somebody that got a blindfold, you can't see. They've taken up a confederacy. All right. Somebody could be also protected. Like somebody knows this person is not. They're trying to last stitch effort. This could be somebody's sister and mother. Yeah. They're trying to keep on keeping these people protected here. Like I hope that didn't nobody that the mother didn't take out this male because the mother could also be a lover. Um, it's like this the third time we introduce every 10 years we introduce and you still got a liking to this bitch now something like this and I don't even think that this dude I mean either these two took this person out like yeah he's still talking about her we want to be at the top they could have took this person out or doing dark magic on this man here right well because not a problem until somebody come for what belongs to them that's what I'm getting here. Nine of Pentacles. Somebody they never loved this man. Or this man was being used as like a racehorse or something like this. Okay. And then we got Two of Swords, this and this. This could even be somebody that's like an old vampire or demon or something. Not sure. Because the trap backfired. I'm telling you, these people about to end up in there. All right. Somebody feels some kind of way. They know. Okay. What if these people, they was just stuck in this thing because of who they was around or something? Uh, like a vampire or somebody, they're stuck. Cause I feel like a lot of this have to do with somebody going through these processes and feeling like God rejected them, or I did everything right, or and just holding on to that shit for centuries or something like this. Um, Holding on to that for centuries, it could make somebody hard, cold, hard, angry, lash out. I'm going to hell anyway, you know, so forth. It could be a reason why you was not lovers with this person, to not be jealous and envious of what these people, this so-called power, or oh my God, why these people get to go around and do this or something. I wish I was one of them. You don't be jealous of that. It's like big homie in your spot, but like you can't have that same amount of power or something like that. I don't know what to do. Something, the Empress in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse. They could have been also doing this too. They went to an Empress in reverse, which is a fake power, and High Priestess in reverse, and then his mother and his sister or something. Like these people, there could be four, okay, that did dark magic on this man and did something because he still think about this energy. This could be somebody that didn't work with you and they feel like, damn. Or they didn't work with you on purpose because they knew what they gonna be doing and they don't want you involved in that. Or they didn't. I don't know. Hmm. You know what I'm saying? If that's my man, that's only my man, bitch. I'll kill all you hoes in the spirit. Oh, my shit. Whether I'm gonna be with the nigga or not. You not about to get him. You understand what I'm saying? These are only for the ones that submit. You see, like fully. We would have to have repertoire. I would have to. This ain't no. I wonder if this is my no, motherfucker. I see you? Do you see me? Okay, that's what we're talking about. Eight of Cups energy here. I'm territorial, y'all. I'm not jealous. I'm territorial than the motherfucker. I don't play. Okay, that's just the bottom line right there. And when I'm always thinking, all these people got these businesses, you got all this money, you doing. What the hell is you doing sitting here looking at somebody that got less? Like, what is wrong with you? Or supposedly, because obviously they're not less than you or something, or whatever this is. Mm-hmm. Somebody could be rejecting something here. They feel ashamed. Yeah, somebody. I'm telling you, somebody got caught doing something. Mm-hmm. Also, be the Denise energy. Somebody trying to give the victory to this Netanyahu's daughter. Ernest, out at the helm. Hold on one second, y'all.